Hey guys, this is the N1 Platinum Show. I'm your humble host, and today we're going to be talking about the next Yu-Gi-Oh event coming up, which is the Anaheim California event. Now, a lot of people, they have a lot of questions about it. What can you expect? And basically, if you're kind of a timid, kind of socially awkward person, even if you're not, just expect to be overwhelmed. There are going to be thousands of people there. I mean, there's a lot of people that attend those events that don't even enter the tournament just to see what the vendors got. And when you go there, make sure you have the most competitive deck possible. Might not be your favorite style of deck, but you're going there to win. And if not, just try to have as much fun as you can. When you go into one of these events, you need to remember you got to pay very close attention to what the judges are saying. What the leadership is talking about. And in addition, they're going to sit you, at a table. Even if you go with friends, you won't be with them when you're dueling. But they're going to sit you at this big old table with, literally hundreds of seats going left and right. Several tables all set up in a row. And, you've got the seats that, just seem just to always be, a little too close to, other people. You're bumping elbows constantly. And not only that, but when you're dueling the other guy in front of you, you got to be keeping track to make sure that he's not cheating by putting cards into his deck, pulling cards out of his deck, while you're not looking and stuff like that. But in addition, you're going to be sometimes you might be screaming at the person for them to hear you because everyone else is doing the exact same thing. They're all going at the same time. It's Swiss rounds, so you're going to be flying around at the seat of your pants. Expect to be overwhelmed. You won't remember everything, but just be aware that there's going to be a lot of information you're going to have to retain in a short period of time. Remember to have fun. Don't take it too seriously. If you make a mistake, just laugh it off. People aren't judging you. They think you're cool because you're there, engaging in the same kind of awesome hobby that they are. And remember, even if you're a socially awkward person, this is still an awesome outlet for you to actually, talk to people you don't know because, if you're into this game, you're really into it. And you're going to know a lot of in-depth stuff about it, so you could use that to talk to people. Everyone has something in common at one of these events. That's why they're so awesome. I'm going to be going there, Anaheim, California, I believe September 22nd, I believe. Hope to meet some of you guys out there. It'd be pretty awesome. Just make sure, to bring a packed lunch or to bring some spending money because it is going to be 2 days. It's, they do have vendors there that sell you food. I can't really 100%, endorse their food there, however, but just make sure you bring some money. There's food around the area that you can get. Book a hotel room if you're going to be staying there for the 2 days, unless you live in the area. That's pretty awesome. I wish I lived down there, so I could just walk to an event like that, which would be pretty awesome. But just make sure to do that. And in addition, make sure you do good enough research to see what kind of side cards you need for your deck. A lot of people actually, they'll basically throw in some side deck cards that are highly suggested, however, may not work entirely good with your deck. Like Lightning Imprisoning Mirror, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, those are tempting against the tellarknights and shaddolls, but remember, your deck might actually already do pretty well against those, and with your specific kind of deck, I hope people don't rage at me against this, but your specific kind of deck might not actually need those kinds of cards, simply because you're already doing enough negating. Like if you're running, it's kind of common sense, but something like Trap Tricks, you're going to already be shutting those decks down, so you don't need to side those kinds of cards. In that kind of deck, I would suggest siding in cards like Max C to draw into those cards faster. Not only that, I'd say if you're flying down there, have a cool rental car. Don't spend $15 to get, just a Fiat 500 or something. It's a nifty car, but when you can spend $50 to drive around in a Challenger RT, why not do that? Goose it a little. Like hit the gas. From some stoplights or whatever. Just have fun. That's why you go to these kinds of events. And you might even be able to make some friends while you're there. So, have fun, guys. Hope to see you guys down there. This has been the N1 Platinum Show. Make sure if you found this video to check out my channel, subscribe. And also, if you want to support me further, check out my Patreon page. Okay, see you guys later. Oh, yeah!